Hey guys, what is up? ThatGuyJoeUk here, and today we have a guest. Today we are joined by that guy Joey UK,
Hello?
and today we're going. Oh, okay. And today we're going to be doing the console throwback. We're bringing this back, and we're going to try to make this a little bit better than when me and Private Mittens did this. Hopefully, by bringing guests on, it will make it a little bit better. So today we're going to be talking about the Xbox. You are a huge fan of the Xbox. You've been telling me.
Massive fan. Brilliant system.
I shouldn't have him on this because he is against the PlayStation and I'm a pro PlayStation 2 player, so we are rivals.
Very much so. Despise you very much.
And you're most known for your taking darts in the arse trick.
Crazy how the internet loves that.
I know.
My teachers have seen that video.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, no, teachers have seen the video.
Oh, wow. So, first off, we're going to talk about the console itself. I'll let you talk about the console itself since you know more about the Xbox than I do. Do you have any hidden features or hidden things you can do with the console which you know about?
Originally, it was a very good system because of the hard drive. That was the main reason.
Yeah.
With the CDK40 and all of that, and being able, most people, believe it or not, I spoke to, don't know the CD functionality. When I told them they want to buy an Xbox, download CDs to the hard drive. They're on there, you burn them to the hard drive, and you can play them in games. AMP and AMP2, you can replace the actual soundtrack of the game with the CD.
Yeah, so with GTA.
Yeah. Right? So in GTA, with the car radio station, you can just play a CD, whatever one you've got burned down. Admittedly, it takes a little bit of a long while.
Yeah, it does. It takes about 5-10 minutes to do it.
For the songs to download.
Depends how many you have to put on.
It's fantastic. It was quite fast, so back then, in all honesty, you wouldn't get much quicker on a computer.
No, you wouldn't.
But nowadays, the Xbox is most popular for modding. People, it's heavily modded. It's just Google, when you finish watching this, Google modded Xbox.
Yeah.
The stuff people do, people download games on it. You can get emulators running on it.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard people doing that.
Anything on... Yeah, no, you can download full games, though. You can download copies of, like, say SSX Tricky. You can download a copy of it. I mean, it'll fill up your hard drive pretty quick. That is one thing that will fill up an Xbox hard drive when you download a game.
Yeah, but see if you put like CDs on it, and games, just like nothing fills that. It's just like the console just wants to keep going.
Say, but I have seen this. The DLC available for the Xbox is still available. Fans have somehow brought it back.
Oh, seriously?
I don't know how, but I know someone who has capabilities to be able to get DLC downloaded on your phone.
Wow.
So yeah, no, for real. If you want to just play some, like if there's a map or something in Battlefront or whatever, you can download it again. If it was a DLC and you don't have it, you can re-download it. I don't know how they've done it, but it's available. It's possible.
Yeah.
With the world of the Xbox. That's what's so brilliant. No, those are all the secret little... I think that's pretty much everything, to be honest. In terms of, like... It does have memory cards. People forget it does have memory cards.
Does it?
Yeah. Exactly.
See, I never knew.
They're not compulsory, which is what's brilliant. It's basically... I think they come in... the same... Is it 8 megabyte, the one with the PS2?
Yeah, hold on. I'm just going to check that. Yeah, 8 megabyte. I just grabbed my PS2 memory card on my PlayStation. It's sitting right next to me.
I think that whatever they are, they're that same size as the PS2, and it's basically just for transferring saves from one console to another.
Yeah.
And they plug in. That's what the top of the Xbox controllers are for.
Oh, is it? I never knew that. See, I've always wondered what they were for.
There will be some other accessories for it as well. I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe some microphone or something.
Yeah, probably is.
I've never heard of that.
No.
But for sure, yeah, memory cards do exist for it, but pretty much no one uses them.
No one uses them, and they're hard to find, I believe, because I've never seen one, actually.
I've never seen one. I've never ever seen one, but I have... Online you'll see them. You'll see loads of them.
Yeah.
But, out in the wild, you'll never see them out and about, because people who want them will buy them online.
Yeah, exactly. There's no real place
It's
to
like-
buy them.
it's like you'll never see a frame motor or any of those sorts of products online because they're mainly made for people who would order one online.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
who use that market. You would never see. And same for the expensive anyway.
So,
I guess that's the overview of the console now.
yeah, that's overview of the console. And just the thing, you would never see the Xbox that you have in a store like CX or anything like that. If you did, God knows how much it would go for.
Yeah, well, there's two. There's two that you'd never see. The Mountain Dew Xbox, which I was really curious to see how much it would go for. So I rung up at a local, it was a retro game store. I rung them up and I said, yo, I've got a Mountain Dew Xbox. Do you want to buy it? And they said, no, whoa. We run our prices through CX, but they don't sell them.
Yeah.
I'm really tempted to bring it in one day. How much would you buy this for? I've got another one as well that you'll probably never see ever, no matter where you go. It's the Launch Team console. 60 were made, and on it, signed by Bill Gates, says, great work, Bill Gates.
Wow.
It's sold basically the highest up developers for Xbox.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's an ultra rare. I believe there were more NES Nintendo World Championship cards put together. The grey and gold. There are more of those.
That in the Xbox? Wow.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
it's crazy, right?
It is. So let's move on to the thoughts about the console. Not just when it came out, but your thoughts about the console now. Do you still think as highly of it as you do back then as you did now?
Yeah. Well, give me a second. Sorry, I didn't. Interruption. A question. What was it you're saying?
Thoughts about the console, not just when it came out, but your thoughts about the console now. Has your thoughts changed on the console? Or are you still a huge fan of the console?
Well, I got it. I initially got it probably when the 360 was released, because I'm only 17, so by the time I got one, I was probably about 2005-ish,
Yeah.
2006-ish. But I had no idea what 360 was. But that's probably why I got it, because it was so cheap, and I loved it. I played it. And I never really stopped. And there was always something about it. There was always a charm to it that I loved, and that's never died. And it's always, whenever I boot it up, that opening Xbox.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant, and my thoughts really haven't changed. I still love it as much as I ever did. I think, if anything, I loved it even more because my eyes have opened to how much it does. Some of that stuff I never knew as a kid. You look at it and you learn and you think, wow, that does more than I thought it did. And that's why I love it, because it's full of surprises, much like the Dreamcast is full of surprises. That thing does way more stuff than I ever thought it did.
Yeah, I will give the Dreamcast that as well.
And it's the same thing with the Xbox. It's just something you discover more and more. Whoa, that does that as well. That's pretty cool. It'd be cool if it could do that. Wait, it does? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's really why I think I still love the system so much, and it is my favourite console of all time.
It definitely is one of my favourite consoles of all time, behind the PS2. To hear me out, but I do feel how you feel about it. Every time I boot up the original Xbox, I love that open sequence. Seeing the PS2, seeing the PS1, I absolutely love them sequences. It's just the 6th gen in general. I just think the 6th gen in general is just like the best gen for gaming.
Oh yeah, I agree. Even the GameCube start. What a fantastically little perfect start that is, and as well as that, the Dreamcast stuff, I can't not mention that's a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, it is. Not a big fan of the GameCube,
but it's still a fantastic start. I do love it. It's very nice and just cool and whatever.
So let's talk about just some of your favourite games on the console.
It's so difficult. I have I don't know how you couldn't. It's some of the best games on. I've got to look now. I won.
Yeah, because you have so many Xbox games.
Yeah, no, for real. Some stuff I don't even know I have. People are like, oh, do you have that game? I'm like, I can't remember. I have to have a look. I do have a list somewhere on my computer.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I have to make a list of my PS2 games so I know what ones I have and what ones I don't.
So it's getting to the point now where there are more that I don't. There are more that I have and I don't have.
Yeah, exactly.
Released, right? Full stop. I just got games I like. Favorite games: Halo 1 and 2. 2 not so much.
Nah, Halo 2 was good for the LAN parties. I remember that back in the day for more of the LAN parties than I do the story.
Yeah. Story mode in it though was not good.
No. It did.
Slowed the game down even. The original Halo, in terms of fun, other than the blood, oh my god, the fucking fuck off, man. It was just like, God, there's more and more flood. When can they stop? And I remember playing it, and I was thinking, God, there's just more and more and more.
These fucking flood, where the hell are they coming from and why won't they piss off in my Halo game? Yeah.
Come and explode.
I hated those. Oh, you're bringing back bad memories of that game.
It's a good game. Halo was a good game. The original, it's a lot of memories. I actually didn't get that game for probably got it 2-3 years after the system. I just enjoyed it. I got it for Christmas. Someone I knew got it for me. They knew, oh, he's a fan of the Xbox. I'll get him the most common Xbox game. Well, apart from Halo 2, I guess. The most common game for it. Somehow I didn't have it. In terms of other really, really good games, I'm gonna have to bring up. You just did a video on it. The channel did a video. Time Splitters Feature Perfect.
Yes, I absolutely love Time Splitters. Huge fan.
First person shooter of all time.
Do you know what? You might be my rival, but now you're my best friend because you love that game.
It's an amazing game. Fantastic. I remember I started playing it. I love Time Splitters too. And I picked up Future Perfect either last year or the year before. And I picked up, and I didn't play it for a short while. And then I started playing it about 8 o'clock in the evening. And I remember I had been playing it that long. My sister, in the room next to me, had woken up.
Wow.
And I was still playing it. And I actually was like, oh, this is really good. And I went back and I was like, I want more. So then I booted up Time Splitters 2. And I played that for like an hour and a half. And I was just... I've never, ever, ever played so much of a game in such a one massive long marathon.
Yeah, I bet you watching my video did bring back some good memories of that game.
Fantastic. It's just such a perfect game.
It is.
In terms of first person shoot. People say Time Splitters 2 has a better multiplayer. I'd probably agree, but
you can argue that.
The story mode alone, Future Perfect.
Yeah, Future Perfect was the best. Like, me and Private Mittens did that game. Single player, multiplayer, we did it together. We did it all 3 modes, single player, multiplayer, and we've did it multiple times. We absolutely love that game. We're huge fans of that game.
I love it. The HD collection looks, that Time Splitters Rewind.
Yeah.
Looks kind of interesting. Don't know if I'm excited for it or not.
Did they not cancel that?
Unless I say it's console only. It's coming to PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah.
Maybe, but that means nothing to me, you know.
I don't care if it came to PC, I would fucking buy it.
Just in terms of that, if you've never played a game called Second Sight,
I think I have played that.
have you ever? So, what did you say?
I think I have played that. Yes, I think I have played that in the PS2. I probably have it.
It's made by the same people that made Future Perfect. I haven't played a lot of it. All the Time Splitters games. It's a free radical game. I haven't played a lot of it, but what I have, it's very difficult. It is balls hard game. Didn't get very far. I played for a long time, I just didn't get very far. And the game. It's really weird. It's got the Time Splitters charm. Time Splitters sort of art style, music, feel. But it's like a third person thriller. It's really weird.
So like that game X for what do you call 13? I think it's called. I think that's on PlayStation.
XII.
Yes, 13.
13, I guess.
Yes, 13.
Yeah, I played it. That was like all really cool.
I don't think it's done by Free Radical, but it's really awesome as well.
No, that's by some company called God or whatever. I'm not even sure. Ubisoft published it. So
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh dear God.
EA did some good stuff.
Yeah, they did. So moving on that topic.
SSX Tricky.
Yeah.
Fantastic game for the system. I'm gonna be a rapid fire and just.
Just Neil Moth, go ahead.
Crash to Insanity.
Love that game. Got it on PlayStation though.
Of course you do. Batman Begins.
I have that too in PlayStation.
I played it as a kid. I really loved it. I came back to it. I thought it's not as good, but as a kid, I thought it was an amazing game. Perfect.
What about Project Gotham? Have you ever played those? Project Gotham 1 and 2?
Project Gotham Racing. Yes, I have. Those are two of the best racing games on the system.
Yes, I do not know why Microsoft stopped making those games. I know it was done by... I can't remember who it was.
I think what happened was they merged with someone.
Yeah, they merged with someone else, and
I think they went on to make the.
Oh, Bizarre Creations. That's it. I was done by Bizarre Creations.
It's very hazy, but either the Colin McRae. I think it was the people that did the Project Gotham Racing guys went on to do Blur.
I think they did. Yes, they did. I believe. Yes, I think that was them. If I was near my Xbox 360, I could have checked.
All they do now, I don't know what they do now. They may have some hand in. I don't even know. I genuinely don't even know. That's all I can sort of think of is. But yeah, that's it. Quickly, there was. Juice.
Yes, Juice was good. I like that as well.
Very good game that is. I do like that one. It's not a perfect game, but it doesn't mean to be. The Punisher.
Oh, I love that game. I have that on PlayStation.
Really?
Played that so much.
So yeah, I was gonna have a quick look through, see if there's any other ones I want to mention just in this segment.
Should just jump in the bathtub full of games.
I did. It's brilliant. I'm still reorganising the outfit. I did it once. Reorganised them in alphabetical order when there was 100. It took me about 40 minutes.
I would not do that. I'm just maybe fuck it.
300.
Wow.
I've done probably about half of them. I put them in order. I've just got to slot the other ones in now, so it's getting easier. But yeah, I'd say those are the really key standout favourite games, other than stuff like The Sims.
Yeah, I love The Sims as well.
Sims 1, 2, Busting Out, and The Herbs, they're all pretty decent games.
The Herbs I didn't like, but there were ones I did like, yeah.
You know, I was speaking to someone else, they didn't like The Herbs, and my sister didn't like The Herbs. I loved The Herbs, it was brilliant, you know.
The music was decent, but that was really it. I think it was too...
Oh yeah, that was Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, Black Eyed Peas did the music, funny enough.
Crazy. I remember that. I always used to join their crew and go backstage.
Yeah.
You know, try and get past the bounce.
Nostalgic flashbacks here. So...
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so, no, I guess those are sort of favourite games.
What's the worst game you've played on it? And please don't say Grab by the Ghoulies, I will kill you, because I love that game.
Yeah, no. Grab by the Ghoulies, I have played. I do have it. It's pretty unique.
It is. It's pretty funny.
It's full of the rare charm.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely full of rare charm. I'm a huge rare fan.
Last ones that really did feel like a rareware game. But worst game I've played on that. I have played Hello Kitty Roller Rescue.
Oh Jesus.
That is really scraping the bottom of the barrel. There's a game called Nightcaster, I believe.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
That Nightcaster it had a sequel. I played it, and it was one of the just worst games ever. Finding Nemo, I played. Or was it Shark Tale? I think it was Finding Nemo.
Well, I wouldn't blame if it was Shark Tale, but Shark Tale's movie was shite.
for sure, Finding Nemo was definitely the one that I played.
Yeah.
But real bottom of the barrel stuff. What is some of the worst stuff I played in the system? That probably is. I'd probably say Hello Kitty Roller Rescue is probably the worst.
Is there any exclusive to play that you didn't like?
Mad Dash Racing.
Never heard of it.
It's basically think Sonic R.
Oh dear God.
It's not like ridiculously fast and uncontrollable. It's more of it's basically a race, but it's a platformer.
Ah.
It's essentially it's
like Rayman R.
Speedrun.
That
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, I played it a while ago, and it might be really good now because I haven't played it in a while. But remember the first time I played it, this is broken. I gave up very quickly, but because I was really looking forward to it, and I sort of didn't meet my expectations. But having thinking it now, it's a really cool concept. I want to go back and play it. But from what I remember, it was really like slow and. Or really, I can't really remember that much from it, but I just remember really not enjoying it.
We'll see you after this video going back and playing it. You just sticking the Xbox on, just playing it.
Just after I reorganise all of these games.
Reorganise your games and take another bath of them.
I'm just trying to think of exclusives that I really didn't like. There are exclusives that didn't live up to my hype, stuff like Jade Empire.
Oh, I didn't really like that either. I had that game, but it was all right.
It was the game from day one of like I remember finding the game online. This game was awesome. I'm wanting it.
2 seconds.
And I picked it up maybe
Coming on!
last year, a couple months ago. I went, this isn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but I never really gave it a full chance. But I was a little underwhelmed with it the first time I played it. Yeah. Oh, just for favourites, I know this is out of time. I've just House of the Dead 3. I can't not mention it.
I like that as well. Oh, by the way, be right back. So yeah, let's continue. We had to cut it short there a little bit.
Yeah.
So, what was some of your other favourite games in the console? Or some of the worst, sorry, was it we were talking about?
Oh, I can't remember where we were. What was I speaking about? We done favourite games.
It was worst. Yeah, I think it was worst games we were talking about, or worst exclusives.
What? Yeah, might have been that. I think I just wrapped that up actually.
Yeah, so let's move on to games you would consider hidden gems on the console. What could you?
Real hidden gems.
Yeah.
I already said one. Second Sight.
Yeah, definitely. Second Sight.
It is a really good game. There's a platformer called Scalar.
I think I've heard of that.
It's surprisingly decent. It's nothing like you should go out of your way to play, but if you're into platformers and you haven't played it, I definitely say give it a shot. It's very cheap. It's worth a go, definitely for sure.
I'll definitely check that up actually.
Yeah. Hidden gems. I don't know.
You got so many games.
Oh really? Anything I consider hidden. I haven't really.
Or games you consider people should play in that console. They're going to pick it up. What games would you say they should play?
If you buy an Xbox, I'll give you a couple. Crimson Skies.
I did like that actually. I forgot about that.
I didn't really get around playing it almost at all, but everyone said it's really good, so I thought chunk that one in there. In terms of just games I'd recommend to get if you're going to get a system, because most of the hidden gems I've got, I haven't really got around to playing, and if I have, I haven't really got around to playing. Yeah, but look, if you're going to get the system, I say a couple of games you should probably get. I'd recommend Futurama.
I do have that, so I do.
I'm assuming you have it on the PS2.
Yes.
Well, not only because you're a PS2 fan, also because it's for some reason a lot more expensive than the Xbox.
It actually is, yeah. It's quite expensive on the PlayStation as well, but who knows why?
It's a weird one. Conquer Line Reloaded, we haven't mentioned that one yet.
Definitely.
It's, in my opinion, the best looking game on the system.
Yes, it is.
graphically, I haven't seen better. Oh, I tell you what is... It's not a hidden gem, the series isn't, but the game definitely is. This is a hidden gem, because everyone would talks about the others, but they never talk about this game. But Super Monkey Ball Deluxe.
Yes, I think I've seen that before a couple of times. It's not on the PlayStation as well.
It's essentially Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2, with just in a bundle, just a nice package, and it's got all the best of, or both of them. I believe it may be a little bit bonus extra. But if you're a Super Monkey Ball fan and haven't played it, definitely pick it up. And if you're not and you've never tried the series, give it a go. It's a very easy game to get into. It's a very easy game to get addicted to.
Like, that's the thing. The Xbox got like all the Sega games. They must have had like some deal with Microsoft, and they just pretty much just got like all the best Sega games.
Initially, Microsoft helped make the Dreamcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Because it was running on Windows, a version of Windows CE, and they supplied parts and this, that, and the other for it. And in return, I believe Sega said that they'd help them make their own console.
Yeah.
And Microsoft make their own console. Even though I do believe the deal went a bit sour. Anyway, they did definitely have a game deal with them, as they did with Nintendo with the GameCube.
Yeah.
Sega had to deal with them. We also had to deal with Xbox.
Like, PlayStation was the only game that didn't get like Sega games.
Bring a load of your old, the Dreamcast games you can't sell because the systems didn't sell very well.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on in. We're gonna just.
Like Shenmue 1, 2, and all that.
Really did screw over Sega. I can't remember exactly how, but they
did. Somehow.
Yeah, there's a bunch of really decent exclusive games that are platform. Like I already mentioned one, Scale, which isn't exclusive, but you got Voodoo Vince.
I don't think I've heard of that one either.
It's basically he plays a voodoo doll and he hurts himself to hurt the enemies.
Oh.
Crazy.
I probably have heard of that.
Pretty decent game. Blink the Time Sweeper.
Oh, I like that game. I probably know that not that many people like that game either. I don't know why.
Controversial. People hated it, and then there's a group of people who really enjoyed it. It's a game that really is quite weird, but it's very easy to play. Like you can definitely play. It's pretty difficult.
Yeah, it is.
But, like it's a playable game.
I do believe I had the first one for my Xbox, but I don't have the second one. I've never seen the second one. Never.
I've been looking for the game for 7-8 years. I've never seen the sequel.
I'll make sure to let you know if I do get that, so I can rub it in.
Yeah, I mean, you see it around a lot, and it's not expensive.
No, it's not, but just never seen it in the wild.
It's just one of those things you never see out and about.
It's the same with Grab by the Ghoulies. A lot of people hating that.
Yeah, it's the second. It's went in a slightly different direction. I tell you another hidden gem. Now, Halo. Hold on, the multiplayer map pack for Halo 2.
Yes, I believe I've seen that a few times.
It's really cheap. It just basically, without that, your copy of Halo 2 is pointless. For LAN and whatnot.
Yeah.
Pick up the multiplayer map pack. You can use the disc. It never runs out. You can use it as many times as you want. You can share it for 1 million Xboxes, and they can all have the same DLC basically that you're getting.
Yeah.
It's really so you only need to get one copy, and you can just share it around a group of people. They've all got the same DLC. So if you're at a LAN party,
share around and.
But it is a must-have if you got Halo 2, and must-have, especially if you go online. You probably already got it then, but really, really worth it.
Yeah, last time I seen that, it's went up in price quite a bit actually from the last time I seen it, but it was really cheap for a while now.
I picked it up for about £1, £1.50.
Oh, that's not bad. Last time I seen it was it was going for about a tenner, but when I picked up my copy back in the day, it was only about £2-3. So who knows?
Yeah. It's nice. There was. I only ever played it once. There was an X-Men RPG. Can't remember what it was. X-Men Apocalypse.
Yes, Apocalypse.
I really enjoyed it. I don't know how good or how bad it was. I just remember really enjoying it.
I actually believe I seen that today in the PlayStation 2.
There you go. Finally, in terms of brilliant games, for gameplay alone, Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, I've played a few of those games.
Oh yeah. There is a. It's silly fun. It's silly fun.
It is.
Same with the Dead or Alive beach volleyball.
Oh, I love that game.
It's just silly fun. People. Fusion Frenzy is a really good party game. So people say. That's one that people would recommend you.
Yeah.
I played it. I didn't like it all that much. But people really enjoyed it. I just thought it felt like a slow party game. But I know, I spoke to people who said, oh, I used to play that game all the time, and I was like really into it, and I was like, fair enough then, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
couple of,
opinions
also,
vary.
pick up the Midway Arcade Treasure games if you don't have them. And
I don't believe I've ever seen. Oh yeah, I love the Atari Anthology.
I don't have the anthology for it, the Atari Anthology. I'm looking for it.
I believe I have that for the Xbox, the PlayStation.
But those Midway Treasure games, particularly the first one, definitely just worth owning a bunch of old games.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I bought the Atari one. I really love the Atari games.
Yeah. Well, I do have Atari 2600. It's just silly fun, isn't it? Those old games.
It is.
The Xbox is just really easy. Just a nicer thing to have, I guess.
You're more into that, so you'd rather just have that.
Yeah. As much as it is nice to have the old system, you know, and have it working and put the cartridge in and you know, the old wood grain and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just convenient because I already own that now. You know, I own it. I don't have to worry about not having it.
Yeah.
Just the disc is more convenient. Plus, I got them set up in different places. So that's, you know.
Yeah, I would love that one, an Atari myself, but yeah, they are quite expensive things to own.
Consoles are. Games are surprisingly cheap.
Yeah, that's what the thing
There's
is.
just so many games, and it missed the bubble of nostalgia.
Yeah, it did.
Because the NES forward and for where we live, it's more than the microcomputers, you know, 8-bit computers, you know, the ZX Spectrum. And
Yeah, I can't remember some of the other ones. Yeah.
And all those sorts of things were nostalgic. The NES Master System were over here.
Yeah,
You know.
Master System is very big.
But the Atari seems to, like, people like remember it, but it's not really
Nostalgic.
it hasn't caught on. Yeah, it's not nostalgic. It hasn't caught with the retro.
Yeah, crowd.
Boy, we have gone off topic from an Xbox.
I know, wow. from the Xbox to the Atari.
Brilliant.
I know.
There was an Atari Xbox. That's how we're going to link that.
Oh, there you go. We've just linked that somehow.
I think there's one ever made. An orange system, if I remember. An orangey brown coloured system with the Atari logo in the middle.
Wow.
It looks cool. Yeah. Certainly look it up. It's really
I could just imagine it being made of wood or something, just like the original Atari. A wooden Xbox.
really wants to be a thing. I really wish there was a wooden Xbox.
Oh my god, that would be so weird.
Wooden controller.
Yeah.
That's what I want. More than anything, a wooden controller.
So the final topic I want to talk about is your favourite memory of the console.
I've got a couple. I'll speak when I first got it. I was on holiday. I had a PS2 at home, which was more of a family console. I had a GameCube, which was mine. Was in my room, and I remember just playing a load of. I think it was a wrestling game, but I was on a holiday. I didn't have any consoles, and I remember just. All I remember was my mum being. I've bought you this machine to play games.
I bought you this machine.
And she said, yeah, you can pick a handful of games. I've already paid for them, just take them. Or whatever, like, of the certain price range. Batman Begins was one of them. I might have only got one game at launch, thinking of it. Not at launch, what am I saying?
Yeah, whatever you got.
But I only got one. I think it was just Batman Begins, and maybe another, one more, like a FIFA game. I might have got FIFA 07 as well. I did. FIFA 07 and Batman Begins. Maybe one more. But I remember getting it and just playing Batman Begins. And there was only one TV in the holiday, I guess, apartment place sort of thing. There's one TV, and I'd hog it up every second I possibly could. Playing Batman Begins, and I nearly beat the game on holiday before I even got home, which as a child is a pretty big accomplishment.
Yeah, there's some games that I beat as a kid I cannot beat even nowadays.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It was a really fun time, and then I brought it back, and then we went on holiday again. And my mum said, "You can't bring that Xbox, Joe. That's your Xbox. That's silly. Why would you take it on holiday?" I thought, oh, okay. So then, next time we went on holiday, I got another Xbox. She knew someone who had obviously bought a PS3, I think, or a 360. One of her friend's sons had a 360, and they were getting rid of their original Xbox, and it was the crystal one.
Oh.
So I brought that on holiday with me, and that was my holiday console. It was the only holiday I ever went on. And after that, I remember booting it back up, that crystal Xbox. It didn't work. It was really slow. I did side-by-side comparison. It was really slow, broken, barely worked. I booted it up earlier this year, very beginning, and it did not work at all. So I bought myself some keys, I fixed up. It runs better than my standard Xbox now.
Wow.
Crazy. I just went in there, I just cleaned it out, cleaned up all the contacts. Just amazing. Amazing sort of thing that you can do. Other amazing moments. SSX Tricky was the first game I bought with my own money that I had, I had money, I remember. I walked into the store, I knew exactly what game it was because my cousin had it on PS2. So I was like, right, I'm going to go and buy SSX Tricky. So I walked right up, I found the game, it cost £10, I still remember it. It's there, here's the game. I still remember that big sticker on, take it off, and there's still the faint mark of where it was. It's crazy. I picked it up, and to this day, I don't think I've played a game more than I played SSX Tricky.
Yeah, I did love that game too.
My cousin came round every day, we played it every day, just over and over and over again. And for years we were doing it. It was crazy. I played so much of that game, and I still have barely got anywhere near unlocking everything. I just kept on playing it and playing it and playing it just normally. I didn't go for any of the tricks or anything. I was just playing it over, and I always went on that Tokyo Mega Drift. What? No. Is that it? Tokyo something.
I think I remember it. Yeah, I do. I think I remember that.
The one in the building.
Yes, I do remember that.
The one with all the pipe. Well, I don't think
yeah.
It is in the building. But that one, the really weird one with the massive elevator and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
Boosts everywhere. It was so wacky. I just played it over and over again. Just the fact they had Run DMC in there was the.
Oh no, the music in that game was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
So good. It was just.
Did you ever play the other two?
I don't even know if it has custom soundtrack. It doesn't say. I know Amp does, and it was really good actually. Had an Amped custom soundtrack.
Did you ever play the other two SSX games on the Xbox? SSX 2 and 3?
I don't know. I see them. The ones I've got as SX3, On Tour and Tricky. Whether On Tour, I don't think it is 2. I think it's 4, isn't it?
I'm not too sure. I can't really remember.
So there's SSX3, which is 2003.
I think Xbox SSX2 was 2002, 2001 or 2.
Yeah, it must be then. Well, Tricky's 2002. Then On Tour was 2004. I thought that was, or 2005 even. I thought that was going to be the newest one. But yeah, so I'm not really sure what SX2 is or not. You're probably right there. A couple of years off on there somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not really sure. Those are the only ones I know that there was that new one a couple of years ago. Those are the ones I've really heard of. Yeah, those are. Best memories of the system as well. Has to be picking up that Mountain Dew Xbox. I know it was recent, but the fact that that Mountain Dew Xbox is even better than the launch team console, just because of just what it meant. You know what I mean? It was just this first really rare piece of machine. And also every time I go out buying games for it, there's always a new story to be told with having an argument with someone in the shop. Yeah, that's too expensive, and always knocking off the price. Always.
I bet you not to share the fact that you have that Mountain Dew Xbox.
Future Perfect 2, Times Splits 2 Game Boom. I've never been a football fan, and I've never been a sports title fan, but I remember playing FIFA 07 loads. Again with my cousin.
I did the same. I used to love FIFA, but then we were just like monotonous as fuck.
God, the music was brilliant.
It was.
I used to only put on Morning Runner, Gone Up in Flames, which is the in-betweeners theme, over and over and over again. And I think it was... Who did I bring out? I can't remember exactly who it was now. Oh, it's escaped my mind. But I bought a team up from... I guess it was Division 2 or Division 1, whatever it was back then. I know it's like League 1 and League 2 now. But I bought them all the way up to the Premier League. They were like the best team in the world.
Wow.
I just used to sweat out. I had the worst team, but I played every match.
Yeah, I did. I used to do the same.
I got this money, sold the team, and I bought like the dream team. Such a good game, man. It was such a lot of fun. I never bought another modern FIFA again.
No, I stopped buying FIFA. I stopped buying FIFA after 2005 or 6 or something like that.
People give away FIFA. As soon as a new one comes out, the last one is.
I don't really might as well just throw it at you. It's like, here, take it. I don't want that anymore.
FIFA? Not really.
Not really, but
There's FIFA 10, FIFA 11. People just you probably got it yourself. Copies of on like PS3 and 360. People just don't want them.
Yeah, they do.
Rather throw them away.
Like I've seen, Private Mittens, he went in one store and he bought, I believe it was like FIFA 2001, the whole way up to like FIFA 2012, and it only cost him, I think it was like £1 each copy, or like 50p each copy. Just absolutely mental.
It's so cheap, and that is expensive. That is the high end of what you'd be paying for these games. I see them. They've come up slightly more, but they were almost all 10p.
Yeah, this was back in, I think, 2007 or 8, or maybe late 2006 if I remember correctly. So quite a long time ago.
Good, man. Really, thinking about those games. But like, they were 10p for a while. Like 2 years ago, they'd all be 10p. A year ago, they'd all be 10p. Now they're like, some are 25p. You know?
Yeah, I've seen
They try and value them.
I've seen like FIFA 14 for like £1 at least, or FIFA 15 for £1, 150 or something like that. But yeah, they go for.
Simple as people want a FIFA game on a new console.
Exactly.
The cheapest one, and they realise there's marketing boosting up those prices.
So that's what I would do. If someone wanted to play me in FIFA, and I'd tell them I'll wait till the newest one comes out, I'll get the last one and we'll play that.
Exactly. It's the same reason why it's because the new generation, the 8th generation, when it came in, the games, the old ones, like the last year's COD, the prices didn't drop as much.
Yeah, especially COD.
It's because people are still picking up consoles for the first time. There's still a market in their first FIFA and first COD. And
yeah, exactly.
So go back a couple of years and buy them. In 2 or 3 years' time, that won't be there. The prices will be like back down.
Yeah, exactly.
And that'll be like yearly. They'll be down for the old one. Oh, so I predict.
So you predict we'll see in the future?
We will see. I've just looked at the game. I can't believe I haven't mentioned it as well. Soul Calibur 2.
Yes, I absolutely love Soul Calibur 2 and 3.
Not the biggest fighting game fan. Soul Calibur 2 is my favourite fighting game.
I was more of a Soul Calibur person than I was Tekken, but I do love Tekken as well.
Soul Calibur 2 is just fantastic.
Too bad they ruined the Soul Calibur franchise.
It looks amazing. You could probably give Conquer Live and Reloaded a run for its money in terms of aesthetics.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it being run on a 360, and I thought it was a 360 game.
What I loved about those games...
I thought this game was a 360 game.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the ones that runs in 720.
What I loved about Soul Calibur 2 on all 3 consoles is they all had different exclusive characters. The GameCube had Link, the PlayStation had Heihachi, and I think the Xbox had Ryu from Ninja Gaiden.
I think we had Spawn.
Yes, you did have Spawn. I always get that mixed up.
It was Spawn.
Yeah, I think it was Spawn. I always get that mixed up, so I do. Why we got Heihachi, I have no idea, but and I'm worried. Heihachi from Tekken.
Alright, okay, yeah. I just never knew it was Spawn. I never knew who any of the characters were. I just remembered there was that one guy that could, I think it was Keelik, and he'd have the stick.
Staff?
Could, like, just twizzle it around.
Yes, that was Keelik.
Was destroyed.
That brings back some memories as well.
Oh, there was another guy. There was a guy with nunchucks.
Yes, that's Maxi.
Oh, and he's go whip whip and just Just be. Is it Ivy as well?
Yes, Ivy's the whip.
Whip sword. I want to go play that now. I was playing it literally last month. I
haven't played in quite a while. I do have them. I have them both.
So It's just brilliant. It's just a really, really solid game. The best fighting game I've found in the Xbox.
Yeah, too bad they ruined the franchise.
But I think it's really good. I'll tell you another game, just a weird one. I'm gonna throw in there. And hear me out. Driver 3.
Oh, that's controversial.
The reason I'm saying Driver 3 is I believe it's got what Skate 3 has. So bad, it is good.
I've not played it in a long time.
Game. It's broken as hell. It feels really unfinished. You know what I mean? It feels like this is the first mock-up of the game.
Yeah.
It was. But it's if you're a fan of games, and especially of the time, it's such an interesting game to play because it's just fascinating to watch this completely unfinished game is around you. The way you can break it is crazy.
See,
like
I did play that back in the day, but for some reason I just have like no memories of that game whatsoever. I don't know what it is.
I remember my cousin saying this game is really good, and he bought it round on PS2 because he had a PS2.
Yeah.
And so he came round, and I was thinking, what is this game? Same thing, he bought round Juiced, and he never had it back. I'll just say that. I did think but yeah, so he bought round Driver 3, and I said, what is this game? And he said that he's hyping this game up massively. It's Driver 3, gotta play it, Jeff. Love it. I played Driver 3, and I was thinking to myself, this is really weird. But because I was with a friend, well, my cousin, we was both, you know, it was fun doing mission by mission. I remember now having loads of fun, like, just loads and loads of fun. But now, looking back at it, I tell you what, Mad Dash Racing, I've got to make a list. Soul Calibur 2, Driver 3.
Yeah, definitely do that for your channel. Do a list of like top 10 Xbox games you would recommend or something like that. It's a pretty good video idea.
Top 10 Xbox games are... Yeah, it's difficult to say that because it's top 10 Xbox games and then it's top 10 games I'd recommend for the Xbox, because it's slightly different, because you got to think games I'd recommend could be hidden gems or exclusives or this, that and the other, but straight up, yeah, that'd be fun thing to do. But
is that throw darts at yours?
I really want to know what this game is. It's such a weird one.
You should really watch Guru Larry. Yes, I knew you were going to say Guru Larry.
He's brilliant.
He is brilliant.
He really is brilliant. I do love his stuff. Really produced some
awesome stuff.
And his, I guess, new protege, Dan Ibbotson. Dan produces some. I don't know if you've ever watched any of his stuff.
I don't think I've watched any of his stuff, but I'm a fan of Guru.
He's uploaded to Larry's channel.
Oh yes, actually, yes, I have watched his stuff. I've watched a few of his things. He is really good.
His best stuff is on his main channel.
I have to check out his main channel then.
He does complete histories. You have to check it out.
I definitely have to check that out then.
Like documentary retrospectives, and they're only like 10 minutes long. It's not like Kim Justice that goes on for like 15 hours.
Yeah.
or anything like that. It's completely different. It is genuinely like 10-minute videos of, complete. It's enough said. And he's a really nice guy. He really is. I spoke to him a couple times. He's really nice.
But yeah, I think that we should wrap this up for now. Thank you very much.
How long?
For how long? I think it's 15 hours. This feels like so long, but we really appreciate you coming on and doing this for us. So we do.
It's pleasure's all mine. It's been a lovely chat.
And any chat you want to have in the future, feel free to hit me up or hit Private Mittens up in that, and we'll definitely chat with you. You're an awesome guy, and I would definitely recommend you guys who have not checked out Joey's channel, check out his darts throwing at his arse channels, or whatever you want to call that, and his bathtub Xbox games.
It's a weird video because
it is
weird different things in it that made no sense.
It was so different context, the contrast, and it was like one thing's one thing and then the other thing was absolutely different. It was just darts to the arse, Xbox, swimming in an Xbox game in the bath. It's completely different. I know, and it just kept coming and coming and coming. I was like, Jesus Christ, when this going to end? But
Thought that. I was there under it all. I was thinking, when is he going to stop bringing me?
when I thought he brought them all in, I was like, oh my god, he still has more coming. It was just so great. Definitely check out Joey's channel. He's really, really awesome, so he is. Thank you for coming on, and thanks for watching, guys. This is Dan Teal saying, take care, keep on gaming, see you next time.